Wee! Hey everybody, welcome back to Starcom. Hope you're having a great day today. My name is Charlie and I've been gone for way too long. And I thank you so much for your patience, appreciate it. We're here once again over near Solano Station, and I think today, Look at the station, looks pretty cool, right? I think now is the time for us to consider upgrading our ship to the dreadnought class. And so I've got a very capable amount of cargo in here, except I don't have any aluminum because I've been basically selling a whole bunch of stuff, trying to reconfigure all my resources to get enough adamantine and neutronium and like all the advanced resources that I want, iridium, so that I can make a really good, really powerful ship. Okay, and I think we've got enough of those resources to do that, aside from the aluminum. And one way to just get more aluminum, I suppose, is just to trade with somebody. Should have had this done before I started, right? Gosh, I'm so rusty. But maybe the Gorier can help me out. Maybe they have something they can trade me real quick. If I can just find one of these ships that are just lingering over here now. And maybe if I just hail him real quick. They deal in silver. I mean, I can buy aluminum with silver at a discount. And I can sell some stuff at a decent price, I suppose, too. So how about we do a little bit of reorganization here? Let's go 500 platinum. That gives me a whole bunch of silver, doesn't it? Wow, we don't need that much. Let's go 700 platinum. All right, that's good. And then we'll take here at this little discount, and we'll get, what do you think about, like 1,000? Yeah, that seems pretty good, right? So just a quick little shuffle there. That's fine. And now I've got a bunch of aluminum that I can use if I need it. And if I don't need it, I did a good trade, right? I sold for a good chunk over market equilibrium or whatever. Like I don't know how they do it. The 0%, right? Whatever the standard market price is for things. All right, good. So, let's not get too close to the station. What we're going to do is look into shipyard. Here we go. And I'm going to say new ship, and that gives me the dreadnought. Now, I want to see the real differences here. So our ship max size at the moment is 105. And our max hull strength is 1217. I want to like take a mental screenshot of this, right? In fact, there's no reason to take a mental screenshot. I can take an actual screenshot. Crazy, right? And so I want to make sure that all my numbers basically are actually improving by doing this. And if they aren't improving enough with the resources I have, then I just don't do it yet. Because there's no reason to have slower speed, less energy, less weapons, less hull, HP, etc., but from an upgrade. So let's take a look. So the dreadnought's going to consume 30 ethylene and 6 adamantine. I happen to have enough of this because I have 15 ethylene, but remember, this design that I currently have is getting completely refunded to me before I buy this. So some of that will end up, funding that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say new ship. And this is the bridge for the dreadnought. Now we start with a maximum hull size of 155 now. We've gained 50 hull size maximum. So we can definitely have a much bigger ship now. But the big question is, what are we going to do with all this space, right? And then we have to also simulate the heat and stuff too. So we'll turn that on as well. Okay, so I do think having more crew is something that I'm interested in. So I don't know if it's better to put this, maybe put them down the middle. Crew quarters goes right down the middle like that. That seems fine. And then we could put shields. Tell you what, we can put a bulkhead. Like maybe wrap a bulkhead around that and then put the shields next to that. Where'd it go? Shields are here. Put the shields next to that. Remember, we have a big ship now. So, I mean, I'm kind of thinking maybe that's how we can go about doing this. Separate it with a little bit of a bulkhead, right? And there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to make here. This is a long process, and I'm not going to necessarily show you guys everything. But, I did kind of want to go through maybe the beginning of what this process could look like. So maybe I'll have the bulkheads kind of come out like that. And then I'm thinking like we do probably twice as many lasers as we had before this time, right? So if I was to go laser Mark 1, let's say on the outside here, and maybe Maybe it just goes down the edge here on the outside. So we go like here and then here. Or maybe I should aim them more forward, you know, so I could put them like something like this. That would be cool, actually. I could put them like this. So lasers on the outside, kind of doing that. Ooh. You know, that's better. I like it. But now we have this heat buildup next to the bridge and everything, right? Which is kind of what we're trying to avoid, I think. So how about we shift everything down by 1? And that way we can put in a little bit of, you know, heat management stuff in here. You know, so we can put in, where is it? Is it utilities? Yeah, we can put in like the exhaust ports, you know, something like here and here. And that just kind of takes care of all that heat buildup and allows this to stay cool as well. Because we're going to have more stuff on the front here too, including 5. Should we do 5 fixed guns now? Fixed gun Mark IIs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we could just pop them on the very front. I don't know if I want the bridge to be the very front of my ship though, right? Because especially if we have all of our weapons at the front of the ship, most of our attacks are going to be coming from the front as well. That's just the nature of, you know, pointing our nose towards the enemy. Their shots are going to be hitting us towards the front too. So maybe the bridge needs a bit more protection. Now I thought about using, where is it? Right here, armor. I thought about using this thing because I like the way it looks, but it's just not worth it. You know, it just takes up too much. It's 3 hexes. It's a good deflection. It's a really good deflection, but maybe way up here, the front side of the ship there. So maybe if we put additional bulkheads on the front like this, you know, or maybe come stick out. I kind of want it maybe here, like a little bit more space. Maybe do a side thing. You know, I have a lot of options here, and I'm going to end up doing things and then seeing how it looks and then undoing them and redoing them. And there's going to be a lot of that indecisiveness I know you guys love. So tell you what, I'm going to do the same thing again. But I'm looking to have twice as many lasers as I had before, probably the same amount of plasma cannons. I don't think we need so many. One thing to consider here, though, is I'm already out of diberyllium with this many lasers. So I can't even have this many lasers anyway. Okay, I might need to source more diberyllium and come back and then design a ship. That's what I'll do. All right, so this is what I've come up with so far. It took a lot of juggling around to get it. And you can see that we are actually low on titanium and also a little bit low on chirolite in order to make this design happen. This design went from a hull size of, it takes us from a hull size of 105 to 155. Takes us from a hull strength of 1217 to 1623. So that's a big upgrade. Energy production has shot from 93 to 177, and our peak draw went from 127 to 240. Max reserves went from 251 to 254. So those are mostly the same as far as battery goes. For propulsion, my max speed actually has decreased a little bit. It's a bigger ship, so I guess that's kind of, I don't know if it's really expected. Until I get engine level 3, I think that's kind of what I have to deal with here, because I just have so many engines on this now to make this happen. But our propulsion speed is now at basically 31, and it used to be at 35.5 or so. Our void speed, however, has increased. So instead of it being 190.7, it's now 221. Turn rate, it's a bigger ship. We're not going to be quite as agile as we were before, down from 47.3 to 28.4. And then our engine draw now is increased. I had to add an engine, add a couple of engines on both sides. So we're at 15.5 on our engine draw instead of 12.4. For weapons, plasma DPS has actually decreased a little bit. I'm mostly using plasma guns to just kind of deal with the rockets and stuff that are coming at me, the missiles and little fighters and stuff. So I'm not really relying on it so much for damage. So I have them kind of strategically positioned near the middle and the rear. And then our main weapons are the fixed weapons and the lasers. For fixed DPS, it's actually identical to what it used to be. I can't get any more guns on here just because it's like I'm hitting a part limit. However, our laser DPS has tripled. We went from 21 to 63. So I'm pretty happy with that part, but I can't actually make this design until I get the titanium and chirolite for it. But I like where we're going here for this. So this is going to be Fedora Mark 6, I think, right? I think this is the version 6 at this point. So I'm just gonna save that and also have the resources there. But that's gonna be our design, but I have to revert it to this one here so I can go chase those resources now. So I'm gonna be on about getting additional titanium. I need about 200 or so more, 250 or so more, and then I need more chirolite as well. So that's my task right now. That's the ship, and we're gonna go and just do that really quick. I'm just gonna make some trades. I'll be right back. All right, load ship design, and there we go. So I've got all the resources that I needed in order to make this work. I'm looking into kind of like the shape of it. It seems really big in the back, right? And I've used some of these reinforced vents, not so much because I care about the reinforcement. It's because they're so damn effective at removing heat from all sides. Let me show you what I mean. I could take out the reinforced ones, and of course that's gonna make everything get really hot. Maybe I can put the small ports in here. So I'll put these exhaust ports kind of in here like this, let's say. And it does okay at the top, but it doesn't really take care of it. And then if I want to put one like right here, for example, it doesn't really take care of the problem. And I'm using 2 hexes now, right? So I take this out, I take this out. And let's say I use one of these little ports, which it's not really going to do anything. Let's try, hold on. Maybe if I put it square on it like this, maybe that will be more effective. And then again, I got to put something like, it doesn't really work. So like, yeah, it uses extra space, but it has that extra reinforcement, which is nice, but you just pop that in there and it just solves the problem. It's very good at what it does. So I use that here. There's a lot of heat generation stuff happening right here with all the lasers. We got 6 lasers here, and these are Mark 1 lasers. I am looking forward to Mark 2. I can get even more there, but I think probably I need more research to get there. And I have no research points at all right now. But if I was to come down to lasers, I pretty much got everything taken care of here, aside from this femto acquisition, which is super fast target acquisition, but it doesn't really give me lasers 2 per se. So I was kind of hoping maybe something down here would unlock that, if that's even a thing. And it kind of goes the same for engines. There's a lot of question marks here, and I got to believe those are engines 3. So maybe we'll have better engines when that comes. But here we are. And I think it looks okay. Obviously, it's got like it's a bit of a plain look to it. You don't really need a plain look in space. Definitely way wide. It's got a fat ass, right? The one thing I think maybe I could have done is maybe I could have made the engines sort of, I don't know, like not in a straight line, right? I could have maybe put them indented through here, and maybe that could have saved a little bit of space because I got a lot of these little connectors. But ultimately, I think it's going to be fine. There's some Mark II plasma guns right here. You can kind of see them moving around. And then the little ones on the outside here, plasma 1s here. And those are the only plasma cannons I have. And that's really just, for getting rid of, any projectiles that are headed my way. All these little guns here will go ahead and shoot them. So I got them kind of situated near, more near the back. Okay, so that's our dreadnought ship for now. We'll see whether or not it's something that we were fine over time. I suspect that it will be, just with, getting new technologies and such. Okay, so we have another quest marker, if I'm not mistaken. There is another place to go. Let's head over to the missions area. Archive Crystal. Lieutenant Kepler noticed that the log of the Devout research wreck mentioned following an asteroid or debris trail. We passed by a debris field, and it's tracked on the map. So where is that? Scroll out. Archive Crystal is down in here. And as you can see, we do have a wormhole that we can go through. So let's go ahead and check it out. We have many... Oh, hang on a second. Secondary guns are fixed guns. Don't I want all? I'm pretty sure I want all. Let's go all on that. And we're going to head down to here. It's going to be a whole new place eventually. All right. So we've already detected everything that needs to be detected in this area. So where we're really going is the flinger on this side. Remember, our void speed is faster now with this ship, but not our normal movement around. So anything that's not void travel specifically is going to be a little bit more sluggish than we had before. We had a decrease in speed of about, what, 12 to 14%, somewhere around there. And, you know, but our void speed is improved. Okay, so the archive is over here. Real quick turn and face that direction. Let's go see what we see, huh? This is an exploration game after all. We may run into... Yeah, it looks like this isn't like an asteroid field here. So we may run into some rocks that we can shoot. But we do have 5 fixed guns now, which is nice. Here we go, just a little bit. And then, of course, the plasmas are also really great at, you know, mining stuff as well. So you can get through there and do that. Here we go. And I can mark things, of course, to have the lasers shoot it whenever I want. Is this thing not going to blow up? Yeah, I don't really need to shoot these rocks. They're just mining. But this is where the log shows that they are. So I figured I'd come over here. I might as well shoot rocks. Let's see. Is it going to be over here? Zoom out a little bit. I'm not seeing anything specifically other than the rocks. Maybe it's a little bit lower. Oh, what was this? I was just hit by a big bright blue light. What was that? Is that just a glitch, or should I go that direct? Oh, no, I don't know what's happening. Hang on. I mean, there's clearly debris this way, and I'm gonna go investigate that. But you saw that big blue streak of light, right? Like, what was that? Now I want to go this way to see what that could be. Maybe it was just a glitch of some kind. I don't know. I'm going this way, and there doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, I don't know, man. Okay, I'm not gonna get too far off course here. So there's clearly a trail of debris, right? It's heading in this direction. So we'll keep following it. I'm just gonna keep, you know, taking out all the extra rocks that I find, and you know, collecting all the loot that comes from it, I suppose. But I just wanted to show you, like, there's a blue light. I don't know what that was for. Like, it looked like almost like I was being tractor beamed. It actually looks very similar to my laser shooting, just much wider and surrounding my ship at the time. I mean, this trail has to be leading us towards this system, right? There's clearly... I mean, there's another system here, so I feel like it's got to be taking us that way. I'm still going to grab all these resources, but it's, I think it's pretty clear where we're going here. It says, hard to sort through the interference caused by this debris and dust, but I've caught some unusual gravitational waves. Yeah, it's definitely coming from this area. Okay, so more debris in this area, but Rocky R3 and R5 maybe have some answers for us here. We also got very slow right now, so this is... The void effect is that we're at 6.5%. Definitely. New mission added to the log. Check it out. So, Safarial. A trade guild envoy has warned us against entering the region as far as space. That's not it. What was added to the log here? This is a new mission. Generation wreck. I think that's of this. We've encountered another massive remnant derelict. We have. There it is, right there. Okay, I didn't see it in the map initially because I was zoomed out. Okay, let's check it out then. Let's go this way. Another massive wreck. And there's something there. There's a couple things there. What do we want to... I mean, there's something going on right here. These black boxes have a self-generated high-intensity shield. Makes you wonder what's in them. It does. Oh, it bounces right off of them. Look at that. Well, now I gotta know. I mean, does it shoot my missiles back at me too? Oh, maybe not. Oh. Can we break in? I can push it. It's interesting that I can move it. Well, there's probably nothing interesting in these impenetrably shielded remnant artifacts anyway. Yeah, you think? I disagree. I think it's going to be, I think we should find a way in. Come on, get in there. No, I can't get in there. Okay. Well, it was worth a try, though. I mean, there's got to be a way in eventually, right? We're going to have to figure it out. There's got to be a way in at some point. We're going to figure that out. All right. What's in the box? We must know. We got to know. Either way, this remnant artifact here, we're going to see about doing a quick investigation on this and seeing what's going on with this. This massive cylindrical fragment was once part of a longer superstructure. The enigmatic remnant design, catastrophic damage, and centuries of exposure to open space and radiation have erased a great deal of information. Nevertheless, some things are clear. This was once a massive habitat structure, probably capable of carrying an entire civilization for extended periods of time, possibly centuries. The structure was destroyed by an interior explosion of unimaginable scale. The nature of the remnant technology is difficult to comprehend, but this one at least seems to have been designed to facilitate interaction with less advanced beings. Okay. We have some astro science insight here. This explains the nearby asteroids. They previously formed the Earth of the structure, expelled by whatever destroyed the vessel. Like other remnant artifacts, the main structure is impervious to salvage, but there are several high-value fragments that scavengers have missed. And we didn't miss them, of course. We got them. So more and more questions. Always. It's like there's less answers than questions. You know, it's like watching you probably know the television show Lost. Right? When it first came out, man, I was watching that show. It was like every time the episode ended, you know, you get that nice big sound. Oh, you know, every time I was like, dude, that's just, there's more, you made more questions than answers. And that's what I have about the remnant right now. There's something, some detail I'm missing here. I got to put it all together. There's another ship over here, a Karis wreck. It's a wreck. Okay. I'm detecting some unusual radiation nearby. Let's send a team down to take a look at it. A recent excavation has uncovered a large and, until recently, sealed portal into a deep shaft. Whatever was at the bottom has been removed. But scans of the surrounding rock at the floor of the pit reveal strange deformations extending out for thousands of meters through the bedrock. The changes in the rock are not like any natural process. It's like their physical geometry has been permanently warped. We get 40 research points for that. A warped pit is going to help us advance our laser technology. Did you know? What's this? I don't know what these are. But getting extremely unstable energy readings and hot warp radiation. I think we should give these things a wide berth. You think? Can I shoot it? What happens if I shoot it? Can I? Whoa! Look at that! That explosion was the result of a collapse of a warp flux field. This may not be a weapon, but a kind of field capacitor. I mean, I had to know that. Definitely want to give them a wide berth, but, you know, also fireworks, right? Turn this thing back on. Fireworks, you guys. Boom! Yes! I mean, I'm kind of shooting fireworks in and of itself at the moment, but it just can't seem to hit my target. There we go. Oh, yeah. Nope. Oh. Oh, come on. Got it. Sweet. I like the big explosions. And then let's go take a look at this Karis wreck here while we're burning. My team can put the fire out. They're really good at that stuff. This devout wreck has been torn open by an internal explosion despite neutronium-reinforced interior bulkheads. Comparing the cosmic radiation levels on the interior versus exterior surfaces, this wreck occurred within the last few days. Oh. Fragments of a personal log is recovered from the command berth. Transportation of the vortex cores to Redacted has gone slower than planned. Volunteers are enthusiastic but not limitless. Once a chorus has become unstable, I'm going to say chorus. Once a chorus, it doesn't matter. Once chorus have become unstable, there appears to be an absolute limit to ... Was within sight of ... redacted code word. This is a remnant mandate, and I am using the Karis Inquisitor to be the first to deliver. Can I blow it up? Should I blow it up? Picked up a remnant interface. Oh, cool. More loot for me. Yeah, pull that stuff in. Excellent. Very good. And then remnant interface. Let's check it out. A device of devout design connected to a remnant artifact. Remnant component is typically hard to fathom, but data from the devout system suggests they recently acquired it. Didn't really help me much, but I did get even more science points for that. Okay, I have went ahead and scavenged up all of the debris that's in this area, aside from the pieces that are, protected by this impenetrable shield. So there's really nothing else left to do here as far as I can tell. On the mission log, it says Redacted. We found devout data referencing some high priority objective. And it's referred to as Redacted even in encrypted logs. So cool. That's fun. And then the archive crystal, we went here, but this is all still a matter of in progress now as is. So we have this Safarial quest right here. And the dude, the envoy dude, maybe they are willing to steal it for us for a substantial price of 200 iridium, half up front. So if we take a look at my cargo in iridium, I have 95 iridium. I need to locate additional iridium. And I think I'm going to... I actually kind of want to test my void speed. I'm going to go this way so I can test how fast I can go here with my wings and my little, my new ship. I want to see how fast it can go. I think the last ship was like, what, 223 was its top speed potential? So I think that's what it was. So this one's already significantly faster as its top speed is now approaching, I guess, 290. It's going to go over 300. Yep. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Very nice. And then we can real quick turn ourselves to go. Well, I'll just let it go for a second. Yeah. So 224. Definitely faster than we used to be. All right, cool. I will now tell it to turn around and head to where are we gonna do this trade for iridium? This system over here is a good place to sell silver and iridium. Like, they deal with iridium here, so maybe this is the best place to do it. Oh, I've analyzed the gravitational waves Lieutenant Kepler detected near that generation ship in the debris field. Yeah. Nothing in the data accounts for them. I think there must have been something else in the area, something massive. Something else in the area. Do you think I didn't find more? There must have been something else creating the gravity waves near the generation wreck. That's what it says. I'm being attacked. While I'm traveling on the map, I'm being attacked. Oh, hey, nice. And they can teleport. Isn't that fun? I am getting completely bombarded by enemies. Oh, this is great. Yeah, Devout has new weapon systems, and they can teleport and do all sorts of really nasty shit. Okay, cool. Well, I have a bigger ship now. So far, no major damage, but clearly getting outgunned here, outnumbered, outgunned, and all my energy is gone, which is a major problem. I can't move. I need to go. I am completely overwhelmed here by enemies. Here, let's just face the correct direction, but the teleporting is new. It's very new. I don't think I like that at all. I think it's time to leave. I think it's certainly time to leave. Let's have our crew go ahead and try to repair our ship. We'll shoot these little EMP bursts. Ah, that teleportation now. You guys are upgrading your game here. I'm just trying to create some distance. I don't intend to leave the fight just yet. I'm just trying to create some distance, but I don't know how you do that with teleporting enemies. Clearly want to get rid of the little ones because they're annoying. Need to face the correct direction here. That guy's dead. Okay, there we go. Yep. Lasers. I like lasers. Lasers are good. All right, let's see if we can chase that guy down. Yep. Let's go ahead. Just start barraging him with a bunch of fire. There we go. Make sure his... I'm losing all my energy again. Crap. Let's see if we can't back up a little bit here. Gosh, that teleporting, it's crazy. All right. Hey, you know, I mean, I figured they would eventually step their game up, you know? So, I mean, you can't expect them to just sit back and be the same the whole time. So, all right, that's fine. Hey, you know, I just stepped up my game. I got my bigger ship now, and I have more DPS in my lasers, and I probably should turn on that smart thing again. There we go. Smart on my missiles so that I don't have to just constantly shoot all the time, but here we go. All right, let's see what else we got. There's a whole lot of enemies here, but I mean, we survived it pretty easily. There was a time there where I thought maybe we won't make it, right? There was a time where I thought that might be a problem. It just took out like a lot of my stuff. So this big ship here needs to go. You know, this thing here needs to be... We need to start wrecking this thing. I'm just gonna start rotating here. Remember, most of my deflectors and armor and stuff, most of that stuff is front facing. So enemies that are behind me are especially, I would think anyway, enemies behind me are especially a nuisance. They're gonna be more of a problem, I would think. So let's just kind of create a little bit more space here while we recuperate. Yeah, there we go. Back up a little bit. Oh boy. You got a lot of that pink shit, don't you? Sure do. Yep, and then you're taking out all of my stuff. Oh, my energy. Those EMPs. Crazy. But I still took them out. All right, there we go. See? No problem. We're still good. Yeah, just delete all their stuff. Let's move forward this way a little bit. We're getting some good materials for all this stuff as well. Just gotta make sure those EMPs, make sure those, yeah, those blue little sparks coming at me, make sure those things are blown up well in advance of reaching me, because they really hit my energy hard. Oh, there we go. See, we can kind of, maybe I don't want smart, because I want it to shoot now, but because it can reach it. It doesn't do much damage, but it can reach. I see it hitting, but it won't shoot. So I think I do actually want my ship systems to be on free after all. Just because I could hit it. No, it's possible. There we go. Right there. Just constantly hit. Slight to the left here. A little bit too... There we go. Come on. Scoot a little bit more forward. So if I put this on free, does it no longer do that small aim correction to shoot it? It's got to destroy it now, right? Yeah, we're in laser range now. Okay, so now we can take out this annoying station as well. I think this is where the fighters are coming from. Mm-hmm. Good. All right. Now we'll just kind of scoot forward. And the devout are no more. At least very soon they are to be no more. Get really close here. Done. Yeah, I can't decide what I like more, smart or free. There's just certain situations where I feel like I can shoot, but it doesn't shoot if I'm going to put it on smart. Okay. I mean, that was an okay fight. I think I did pretty well. There was, a couple times there where maybe it got a little too close for you guys' comfort, but I think overall it was a great success. Let's keep going. Our bigger ship. I think my little ship could have taken that too, or my cruiser. Before the upgrade, I think that ship could have taken those guys too. For sure, the lasers helped me out a lot there. Having additional lasers was huge, but I still think I could have took it with the smaller ship. All right, I certainly don't need that on. All right, so what we're doing here, the whole point was to come over this way, which is what I told it to do before I got so rudely interrupted on my way in there. And we want to see what else could be causing this gravitational anomaly. There's all the debris has returned? Really? That's cool. If it gives me more stuff for it. It certainly does. Platinum? Wild. Even more stuff. Okay. Well, I mean, I would do that, and I think I will off camera and just go ahead and get all that stuff. But before I do that, we're just gonna run into stuff because I'm not paying attention. It's fine. Here, we'll just go straight through this debris field. But I'll turn on my shields while I do it. There we go. And so right in here, they said they missed something. Let's see, what could you have missed? What did you guys miss? Figure it out. There's certainly like a really strong void effect right here. And looks like I'm getting a little bit further away from whatever it is. I thought maybe that was just the star. It could be something else. .8, 6.1. Yeah, no. You really can't go by void effect, I guess, because getting closer to the star is actually decreasing the void effect. So what are we missing here, guys? Maybe what's missing is the opposite direction. This is the one direction I haven't gone yet is this way. There's debris on this side. So maybe it's over here. No, I mean, I don't like the whole idea of having to blindly search. I don't think blind search is a good idea generally, but if I can just kind of go around the area, around the outside, maybe we'll detect something and I can see what it is. Yeah, maybe it'll show up on the map and I can look at it. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, like that. Oh, these are more of those. These are more fireworks. I wonder if I can shoot it from here. Oh, those are really... Oh, I just hit it with a laser. That's fine. I'm gonna give it a little bit more wide berth than that. There we go. But that's not it, though. Not these things. Maybe we continue on this path. Maybe it continues in a straight line and keeps going this way. There's another blue star over here. But you wouldn't think it would be causing gravitational anomalies in this area if it's really far away from that area, you know? You wouldn't think that's the thing. Now I kind of have to go all the way to that star just because I have to now. I have to know what we're doing. Now that I've seen it, I must know what's there. What is going on with these void drag readings? Yeah, we have lots of void drag right here. And there's even more stuff here now. There's another terrestrial M1 planet here. A star we didn't even know existed here. Yeah, massive void drag here. Very heavy. Scans show a compact region of space ahead of high warp deformation. Advise caution on approach. Oh, there's a black hole. There's a black hole. It's right. Yeah. I want to see. Yeah. I'm detecting no clear event horizon around the phenomenon despite strong gravitational lensing. Possibly a naked singularity? We'd need closer measurements. Yeah? You want me to have closer measurements? Okay. Sure. Just a heads up, hull stress is borderline at this distance. There may be a very thin line here between studying entropy and becoming it. So don't go closer to that, is what you're saying. Yeah, I figured that out already, though. If the singularity space-time distortion weren't so compact, the planets in this system would be shredded by tidal forces. Even so, the team feels a sense of vertigo as their canalith particles eddy under its effect. Canalith particles? I don't know what that is. They hurriedly collect a valuable fragment of neutronium. Cool. Man, I want to get closer, though. I mean, I have to get closer to get the science, right? It's a black hole. No anomalies here. Okay. What happens if I shoot in that general direction? I gotta know. Does it bend it? Come on, does it bend it? Did they think about that? Devs, did you think about that? No, you didn't. Aw. I can even shoot directly over it like that. No bend. Aw. It's lame. So how close can I get before... Probably should face this direction in case I need to get out of here quick. Am I drifting towards it right now? Yep, I am. I'm getting pulled in. Oh boy, that is creep. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. I'm getting pulled in. Whoa. I can get, it looks like I can get away pretty well though, but I don't know that. Yeah, we're, uh-huh. Now what? I'm close. Oh, it's all distorted and shit. That's cool. Guys, get your readings, your science readings. What about your science readings? No? I have to get even closer? Oh boy. This is not... Oh, there it is. Yep. I was watching my hull just to see what would happen. Like, I was like trying to look at this. No, they're not going to get their science readings. Come on, you guys. See this little, like, there is like a ring here where it's kind of like the line where you start getting drawn in, right? All right. Cool. I didn't get any science readings from it, though, interestingly enough. Redacted data, we can analyze that. This contains a detailed report of the recent system upgrades enabled by analysis of modules removed from redacted. Get 125 points. It says the Devout have apparently found a cache of remnant tech, which might explain the dramatic increase in their combat capabilities. Oh yeah, they definitely got better. The databank had a lot of entries marked pending analysis. The pessimistic interpretation is that they still have a lot of potential to unlock with whatever it is they've found. That was a hard to read sentence. What else is here? There's that gas giant down there. And then, yeah, this black hole in this area. All right. Well, I'm going to head to that because, I mean, there's interesting stuff all over the place, right? We got to know. Just have to. And then for the singularity, Perks thinks we might be able to gather additional data if we can get closer. I just did. I wonder if I can use my shield to not have hull damage. I don't know. It was really reducing my hull very quickly. But the game suggests that I should get even closer. than I already did. So I guess I'll have to try that and see what happens. Anomalies, no anomalies here. No anomalies here. And then it looks like there's either a ship here or an enemy wreck here. Nope, it's going to be a fight because there is danger music. Hi. I mean, hi there. Hi. You're all alone out here? It's a little weird. Not sure. Okay. Are you more of a scout ship that decided to stick around and fight anyway? I mean, the rest of your buddies were much stronger than you, so I'm wondering. The architecture uses an odd mix-up of fallen empire, late medieval, and early industrial technologies. Some buildings that look old are made from the transformative empire material. In one structure that stands out as having recently been opened, the team finds a vault that might have been a sort of cultural time capsule. Several artifacts have been removed, but one object left behind is a partial text document. According to the oldest creation myths of our ancestors, who refer to themselves as Arcadians, the gods chose to sacrifice in exchange for passage across the Great Sea to the promised perish in the great ice when the sun was darkened, leaving their wealth behind, lifted into the spire, but their children looked back, freeing the waves that wrecked the ship. It is my belief that there are scientific truths hidden in these superstitions, perhaps the truths necessary to save our civilization. Many have observed that descriptions of the portal match the nearby space-time singularity, despite it being hidden behind our celestial neighbor. I discovered compelling proof regarding the nature of the spire, which I have laid out in the supplied memory glass. There's no sign of anything that might be a memory glass. Oh. This was a small, non-indigenous population. It looks like they were struggling to survive and likely gradually dwindled over several generations. All right, well, let's go ahead and activate that wormhole gateway so that we can easily get back to the station when we want to. But I guess we get closer to the singularity. Yeah? Even closer? I was taking massive damage there for a second. Maybe I didn't stick around long enough. Perks thinks we might be able to get additional data if we get a closer look. Warns that getting too close might destroy. So I need to get closer, but not too close. And the distance I already got was rapidly damaging the hull. So again, I wonder if maybe I can get close enough, activate the shield, possibly the other button for rapidly repairing. And we'll see what happens there as we get closer to the black hole. Okay. Here we go. Oh, whoa, I'm turning. My bad. All right, here we go. So we're just going to approach like this. And perks, do your thing, please. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Turn on my shield. Getting ready to heal. Come on. Come on. Do what you got to do, girl. I'm going to maybe if I stick around this close, but don't get any closer. You know? Just kind of linger in this area for a bit. Oh, there it goes. Ah, okay, so the shield does help, actually. It does prevent some damage. That was cool. Okay, so maybe I can get right on top of it if I have my shield on. We'll see. First, I need to repair. She's not getting any data. Interestingly enough. Well, it's just an image, right? Yeah. So I like how there doesn't seem to be a copy of the shots. I don't know. All right, so we'll get a little bit further away. Let's go like this. Oh boy, that was bad. Oh my God, I almost died. Oh, yeah, no shit. Not a true naked singularity, but an immodest one. There is an event horizon perpetually concealed by a time-light curvature that continuously shifts it outside our light cone. Jeez. Are you just being perks, or are those real words? Okay, well, shit. That was a bit more riskier than needed, but hey, we got the job done. We have to get right on top of the damn thing and take damage. The shield went away real quick. Yeah, our Goyer friends have a lot of knowledge about ancient artifacts and the devout. Maybe they have some insights on this missing crystal. I was really hoping to find that crystal in this video, but that doesn't seem to be happening. It's just the way the time worked out, you know? But we did some things today. Yeah, we explored quite a bit today and got a new ship. It's not its final form, but it's what I can afford now. When I get better parts, better engines especially, I think this is going to be transformative here for sure, because then I can need less engines, which hopefully means the same acceleration for fewer hexes, and I can make the ship a little bit better. The singularity is curious. I'll need a little time to review the data and recalculate measurements for the Fentosmoot scale. Fentosmoot scale. Oh, I'm sure I'll have to Google that one. I don't know what that one is. Fentosmoot. I don't know. Everyone's ready for their battle stations again. We did lose 6 crew member amongst this entire thing, including with the fight that we had, the big fight. So, I mean, we had 1 crew member or 2, I think, go down with that black hole. I wasn't really paying as much of attention as I wish I was, but yeah. So we can go back over to here now and see if there's anything else to ask the Goyer about this particular artifact. Oh, there they are. All right, let's get a quick conversation with these guys, see if we can learn anything interesting. Given the increased danger of our mutual enemy, the Devout, we are maintaining continual presence in the area, yes. The Devout found an artifact called an archive crystal belonging to a civilization called the Arcadians. Do you know what that is? Indeed. We have been on the same trail as the Devout for some time. The Arcadians appear in many Empire stories. A people who were transported to the afterlife in their mortal form by the remnants or other gods, depending on the account. We previously assumed they were a myth created to encourage remnant worship, until the Trade Guild purchased some texts that credibly substantiated their existence. Given what you have told us, if someone acquired this object and wished to make a profit, the wise path would be to sell it to the Trade Guild. The guild could be trusted to keep their identity a secret and pay a good price. Okay, so, hey now. Dude, I barely touched you, man. Well, I'm sorry, it just blew up. It just ran into slight contact there and just blew up. Wow, these guys are squishy. All right, well, shit, I guess I gotta go into Trade Guild space, right? And then, and talk to them about this artifact. So I guess that's what we'll do in, I suppose it's like, do I do like a part 1, part 2 of the artifact thing today? I'd really like to give you guys more videos more frequent, so maybe I will. I'll have a second video today talking about this archive crystal, okay? Because I want to see what this is about. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. I hope you come back and join me for the next one. Bye-bye.